fat, from the fat. I mean, there was some of them it wasn't looking too good. Another ones that was looking even better. And so he selects the best one. And it was from the firstborn. So he selects the best one. And when you selecting the best one, guess what? You will select the best of you. You will select what you really love, what you really care. And when you give something you really love, your heart hurts, and you feel you don't want to get rid of this cheap, or in this case probably you don't want to get rid of your type. Somebody gives me some nice type. You don't want to get rid of your type, but I want to give this to Javier. You give the best of him. I love my pants, I love my shirt, I love my jacket, but I want to give it to somebody. Even if I really love it, it's mine, and even if it costs too much, for whatever reason, but you love it, there's something you really like, and you decide to give it to somebody. You decide I'm going to give it to Willie. But at the same time, you feel like, I don't want to give it to anyone, but I feel that I want to give it to somebody. So that's exactly what happens in this case. When you give the best of you to someone. When you give something that it will hurt you, but you're willing to do. You're willing to sacrifice. And that's what it is. This is a sacrifice. So before it was that sacrifice, it was a sacrifice because he was giving something that he really loved. So I want to read something in Hebrew, the book of Hebrew, chapter 11. Hebrew chapter 11. It's going to be verse 4. And it says, by faith Abel offered to God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, through which he obtained witness that he was righteousness. Can you see through this? And then the Bible verse says that it says God testified of his gift. You see that? Not just that he gives the best, but now he was considered righteousness, and God, he loves what this situation. God really loves this part of Abel, because Abel was willing to give something that brings pain. And I'm not saying pain or something that I feel this pain and I don't want to give this and I give it to somebody else, but then I want it back. No, it's not like that. Something where you really love and you really love the other person. And that's why you're willing to give it to them, because you love the other person. In this case, Abel, he loved God more than that too. So, I want to put this picture like this. When it was time to select, it was all those lands, beautiful lands, but there was one. And I would like to give this one, maybe this one. Probably Cain, when he offered, when he selected his offering, he was looking just for, this is okay, part of this, part of that. Like, sometimes when we go to the market and we're not selecting things, we just get whatever is possible. And sometimes, if my wife is there, she will say, oh, let me see, let me read it here. I'm not like that. You know, I go shopping and just grab things like that. But she's not. She really takes care of things. So Cain, he wasn't paying attention that much, probably. He just grabbed whatever it was. I work for this, I'm just going to break it. But Abel, he has many children. But he selects the one he loves. And when he selects it, his tears start coming. Because maybe you say, okay, that's not in the Bible. That is true. But you know, that happened to me many times. And maybe that happened to you many times. That when you're willing to give something that will produce pain, you will cry. Let me put something in your mind. When you're willing to give your life to Christ, to make that great sacrifice of you, when you're willing to stand up and come forward and say, I want to be baptized, I want to be saved, I want Jesus to clean all my heart. And I want to give this sacrifice to you. And this is what I really love, because I love my life. I love the things what I do. I love everything what is around me, but I want to sacrifice all of that, and I want to give it to God. I want to give it to the Lord. So this big sacrifice is going to be painful for me, because I have to sacrifice many things from my past. I need to sacrifice the things that I really care, the things that I really love. I have to sacrifice it. I have to put it back. But I'm going to give it to the Lord, because He will cleanse me. He will wash me. He will give me a new life. And that's what I want. I need to have faith to do that. I need to have faith to understand that if I give the best of me, He will be a reward. That God will provide. Remember Abraham? Abraham, you will sacrifice your own son, your only son, the best of you. You will sacrifice the best of you, Abraham. And you know, Abraham, he said, no, I don't want to do it. He will step back. No, he goes forward. He was willing to sacrifice his own son. Are you willing to sacrifice your own life and give it to the Lord Jesus Christ? Because if you're willing to give the best of you, give it right now. Give your best. Sacrifice your life. Come forward, and we're just going to ask you one thing. Just this thing, two little things. If you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that's going to be part of your sacrifice. And we're going to ask you if you want to have the burden of all your sins on the waters. If you want to be baptized. Just those two things. Abel, he selects the best thing of him. But we ask him, and the Lord asks him, you want to give the best of him? Why don't we stand up and sing a song and think about this, and probably you'll be willing to give the best of you.